Whoa, we have just had pickleball royalty rock up in the form of one of Australia's strongest males. Welcome, a big welcome to Taylor.
How are we doing, folks? All good?
All the better for seeing your smiling face, mate.
Oh, it's good to be here.
Thanks for popping in, mate.
Oh, I had to. She had a couple of bats, so that'll be good.
Ah.
Raffle prize?
Yep, thanks for your sponsorship, much appreciated.
No, anytime.
So we've had a couple of rain delays here today, like 4, so we're making the best of it. The competitors are continuing on. We're squeegeeing the courts. Conditions not easy, a little bit of a southerly wind, but we're managing to get through some medal matches now.
It's good to see participation so high too, that everyone kind of chips in and helps out, which is cool.
Yeah, it's part of the pickleball tribe, isn't it?
100%. That's why the community's so good.
Yep. So what's pickleball, what's been happening in your pickleball world, Taylor?
I had a good Sydney trip probably 2 weeks ago. Me and Brennan Lee had to verse Sumi and Tan in the final of Sydney.
Right.
And only just got them 11-9 in the third set. And
wow, that's tight.
Yeah, tight game. I think it went for probably an hour 20, hour 30 for 3 sets.
Wow, that must have been awesome.
Oh, yeah. Good match.
Yep.
It's crazy to think when you're out there so long, but it doesn't feel like you've been out there that long.
Yep.
So, and then I did silver in singles, which is big for me.
Silver in singles? Yeah, I would have liked to have seen that.
Oh. It was not good on the body, but it was good to have a hit though. Had to verse Brennan in the semis of singles.
Okay.
And ended up getting him.
Well done.
Was big.
And then who did you play?
Coach down in Sydney who plays with Mitch Hargraves a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So he was super good. Yeah, he got me.
Just trying to think who it was, yeah. Anyway, and mixed, did you have a crack at the mixed?
Had to go at mixed. Me and Tina went down in the quarterfinals, losing to Jen and Ollie.
Jen and Ollie?
Yeah, who got up. Yeah, okay. So that was good. They played really well.
Ollie's, what, 16?
16, I think,
17?
now.
Yeah,
he's come a long way.
Fantastic to see where he could go with his career.
100%. Yeah, he's become a very good player now, which is good.
Yeah. There was a rumour that his family packed up at Yeppoon and came down to the Gold Coast so that they could have better coaching and better games to improve.
It's true.
It's true?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so how dedicated is that?
Huge.
The whole family packed up, moved from Yeppoon down to the Goldie so that they could get some better coaching and better games.
Yeah,
and
big.
The proof is in the pudding because, Ollie's just coming on big time.
Oh, he's improved out of sight.
Okay. Do you want to do that? Okay. I'll do a medal presentation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to swap over to a medal presentation now. Mixed doubles, 65 to 69. 3.5 to 3.99. So, yes, we'll be back with Taylor very shortly. Actually, Taylor, you might help us present a few medals, if that's okay.
Let's do it.
Yep, let's do it. Okay, 2.5 to 3.99. Now we've got a guest presenter here. I think everyone's heard of Taylor Swift. Well, this is Taylor Smith. No relation.
Donna.
Okay, we have the bronze medal winners from Brisbane. Is that right, Jen?
Yeah, that'll do.
That'll do. Okay, Jenny Hoax and Woody Das from Noosa. Congratulations on your bronze medal.
Thank you very much, bro.
Well done, boys.
Yeah, got to stand up.
Okay, can you get on the third podium, please? Okay, then in a very tightly fought match for gold, the runners-up were from the Sunshine Coast, Erica Bacon and John Murphy. Congratulations.
Okay.
Good to see you over your boardies.
These are his formal shirt. This is his formal shirt.
Okay, and then the gold in an epic final was won by Maureen Robertson and Greg Simpson. Big congratulations, guys. Great match. Well played.
Well done, Molly.
Thank you.
Well done.
Taylor's actually used to winning medals, so it just gets a little head wobble going, but there it is.
Love winning.
Congratulations, everyone. Great effort. Thanks for hanging in trying conditions too. Look at those smiles.
Well done.
Hey. Congrats, guys.
Just get a photo, you don't get away.
Thank you. Thanks.
They're actually good medals too.
Fire
The
on.
one that won a simple shit. I love the little circle.
The bronze medalists. Louise Mortimer and Jeff Mortimer, could you please come and receive your bronze medals? Louise,
Well done, Jeff. Thank you. Well done to get bronze. Thank you. Good job.
great effort.
To get bronze.
Over on the other side. Okay, the medals are being presented by one of Australia's best pickleball players, Taylor. Thank you. Okay, great photo. Okay, silver medalists. In a very tightly fought game, Kerry and Gary Freshwater.
Well done, Gary. Thank you. You're not getting the phone. You can get one. Love it, though. Good job on silver. Good job.
Okay, and the gold medalists in the 3 to 3.49, 60 to 64 age group goes to Karen and Andrew Walker. Congratulations, guys.
Well done, Andrew.
Congratulations.
Well done, Karen. Good job on gold.
On the podium.
Yes.
That's in there for you for fabric free.
All the gold medalists over the next 2 days are presented with medal on top of the paddle. Medal on top of the paddle. Medal on top of the paddle, please. Fantastic, great. Right, look at those smiles.
Paul's doing it.
Happy pickleballers here.
We are. Get some more to you later. Thank you.
Thank you.
He's got a better camera than mine.
Yeah, that's all right.
Well done, guys. Congratulations. Great
You've
effort.
got a...
Thanks very much.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
Okay, we have another medal presentation. Hopefully John Collins is back from the RSL.
Must have won.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Okay, the bronze medalists. Peter and Anne. Peter Lees and Anna Court. Well done. Thanks for filling in at the last moment too, Anne. Really appreciate it. Yeah, but and today, thank you. No, putting up with him.
Good, Lauren. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Glasses on.
Okay, thank you. Silver medalists. No, not at the moment. Silver medalists. Where are they? Hey, and what's this guy's name? John Collins. Welcome back, John. Silver medal, John.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Ooh. I'd like to see this up on the podium, John. Uh-oh.
John, you got to get to the middle. You'll fall up.
Okay, right. And the gold medals go to, is it the Brady Bunch or the Brody Bunch?
Brody bunch.
Brody Bunch. Congratulations, guys. Julie and Nick, congrats.
Well done.
Thank you.
Stuff. Thank you.
So what are you going to do with those caps?
Good job.
So we won the cups, but because we're
Donating them, we'll give them to John
the
McCain.
silver medal.
Oh, no.
Hey, wait, you have to cap it off.
Probably really good.
Mike won't be able to get up here.
You want to come up to you first?
John will piggyback you.
Right, you go there. I'll just
Okay.
Yeah, go up, step up one. Up you go.
Please.
And Ronnie, he's carrying me tomorrow.
Who's carrying you tonight? Okay, congratulations, guys. Great effort. Under the paddle.
Do this.
That's the way. Okay, big smile, Mick. Hey. Fantastic.
Wait till I go up.
Yeah.
Thanks for the great game. Jump down, Michael. Jump down.
That's all for the moment. Yes, that's all.
Gold's weighing you down. Good.
Okay, we're back here live now. We've got Ron Nayhouse from Rockhampton and Kaz O'Grady from the Gold Coast. Against? Yeah, it is. And then can you swap over this way? Yep. And then on court 3 we have from Ballina, the Prawn Star lady, Kim Pickering. You will not hear a better laugh throughout anywhere in pickleball than this lady. She is just a delight to play with. Okay, she's partnering up with Michael Dow from Ballina against a couple of Gold Coasters. Oh, that is a great shot from Arthur Little. That's all the way from Scotland. That's where he learned that one. And he's partnered up with Janie. Janie, you're on live streaming, so she ensures me she won't swear.
To switch to another camera, press only this one.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we've got Taylor back. He's done a couple of medal presentations. It's unusual for him to give them away. Usually he takes them away.
I love taking them.
Yeah, he sure does.
I enjoy it more.
Yes. There's a rumour going around you've had to build another room on your house to store them all. Is that correct?
It's not as big as Martin Clark's, but it's getting there though.
Yeah, okay. There's a bit of a comp going on there, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah, it'd be interesting. Martin's over in America at the moment, I believe.
Yeah,
Or
he's back for the moment, I think.
back, is he? Yeah,
Back for the moment, but I'm not sure for how long.
Yep.
So before he goes back for the MLP or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Awesome for him.
Yep. Great that there's some Aussies going over and representing Australia over in the major leagues in America.
Yeah. Well, he's worked hard enough for it, so he definitely deserves a chance.
Same with Sarah Burr.
Yep. She
Another
deserves
one.
Another chance.
Yep.
If we can get her there.
We can get her there. Yeah. Well, it just shows you the dedication. Like Sarah, often up at like 4 a.m. in the middle of winter to fit in, a practice session, skills and drills before, she starts a day's work. It's just, yeah.
You won't see me do that. I'll lose the medal for that.
Yeah, that just shows you the dedication of some of our players.
Also shows you how crazy America is and their talent compared to what we have.
Yep.
But we're going to get there.
Yeah.
We'll get them.
Yeah, I believe the stat last year of the number of players playing on a regular basis in America was up around 50 million people.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Like, go figure.
We got like 25 million.
Here, yeah. So,
Oh, wow.
I have to go and change battery of this camera, so only this camera.
okay, that's fine. Oh, Arthur nearly took a tumble there. I think Arthur went over to Scotland to visit family, and while he was over there, I believed he played in the Scottish Open as well. So this is what's happening. People in Australia are starting to travel again and incorporating countries where they're travelling, entering their Opens. So it's great. There's French, Italian, Hawaiian, American, English, Scottish, just to name a few. So Australia is starting to be represented in some of these countries' national championships, which is fantastic to see. And punching above their weight, which is typical of the Australians.
Oh, there.
Arthur serving now into the wind. Nice dinking rally there. Kim to serve. Taylor, any tips for playing into a strong headwind?
I always try to hit kitchen line on the full and normally it'll drop just before that, but I normally always try to aim that a little bit deeper towards the kitchen line.
Right, okay.
Is my goal.
Yep. And conversely, the other way, when you're hitting with the very strong wind?
I'll probably try to float it up a little bit more and just let it drift and try to get it close to the top of the tape. But you always run a risk, though.
Yes, for sure. I played one tournament down at Beenleigh on a really windy day, and it was the first time I ever played against Mike Newell, who's, a very accredited coach on the Gold Coast. And all he did, he served the whole time with the wind, was a lob serve. It was bouncing like right towards the back of the court, bouncing up over shoulder height, and it was near impossible to get back. So that's a really good tactic to employ as well.
I haven't used it myself, but I'll definitely look at it next time.
Yeah.
So that game,
Yeah, considering. Yeah.
Considering the rain. Shout out to the Harvey Bay ladies.
Yeah. There's a rumour going around that you're an honorary member of the Harvey Bay Pickleball Club, is that right?
That is right. They've given me my own shirt with the name Taylor on it, and they're awesome. Me and Brennan went up there. Well, he lives up there, but in January we did a little clinic up there for 24 people, and that was awesome.
he's allowed to play in an age group.
Okay.
And Sue and Trixie were a part of it here, who were out the front.
Fantastic club, Harvey Bay.
It was good. We played at PCYC, so it was perfect.
Yep. Doesn't matter which tournament you participate in, you'll always just about guaranteed that there'll be someone there from Harvey Bay. Whether it's in Tassie, Victoria.
100%. They've got a great community up there. They're all nice people, so it's awesome.
Yep. Got some exciting things happening in regard to getting their own pickleball courts going, so watch this space.
Yeah, it'll be good. I think they got a grant from the government, so that'll be awesome for them up there.
Yep. Great active committee getting behind that and applying for grants, so congratulations. When's your next tournament, mate?
I'm about to go away to Europe for a month and a half, so I'll come back probably a couple of days prior to States and give that a crack.
Prior to the state championship? I thought you meant you were going back to the United States.
No, state champs. So
okay.
Caden and I are going to have a crack again. And then, that's all I'm in for the moment, so we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll definitely be skipping singles.
Okay. You probably enter the Queensland states. Yeah. Still recovering from a teams event I played in Brisbane a couple of weeks ago. That was just grueling to say the least.
I don't think I'll ever play. It's such a slaughterhouse all day. My body couldn't do it.
No, my body didn't. No, he's the rep, Northern Queensland rep.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, Ron House or something. Yeah. Okay.
What is close?
Rain looks like holding off for a little while longer, which is great.
What's on last match today?
We'll be making the cut-off point at 5 p.m. Yeah. Because we've got the social function happening at 6, so yeah, we're a bit...
Where's that held?
At the Dust Temple, which is probably 700 metres away. Nice. Yep. Should be a fun night. We've got a food van turning up. We've got some door prizes to give away, and we've got a special act happening as well.
Oh, yeah. That's exciting.
Yes. Okay. Courts look nice and dry now.
Conditions look good now.
Yep.
Nice and safe again for people's ankles.
Yes.
Bloody hell.
What's the time?
Back.
1:22. So, how many hits are you having during the week at the moment, Taz?
I'm lucky to have a hit once a month at the moment.
Really?
Yeah, so I went into Sydney having one hit, probably 3 weeks prior to that. So that's how I go into my tournaments currently.
Right, okay.
Yeah, hoping for the best.
Right.
But it's kind of nice going in with no expectation.
And it helps if you've got a truckload of skill behind you as well and ability.
Oh, having a tennis and paddle background definitely helps.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Doesn't take long to get that hand-eye back into dinking, driving, which is quite good.
So the difference in those sports as against pickleball is a lot more dinking. Would you say that's a fair point?
Pickleball's a lot more dinking. Drives are completely different. So if I play too much pickleball and try to go back to paddle, I'm trying to top spin volleys. Yep. And then too much paddle makes me try to slice volleys back in pickleball. So it is quite hard to deviate between both sports.
Okay.
Yeah.
So any pickleball when you venture over, or for the month overseas, or more paddle?
No, more paddle. I'm going to Spain.
Okay.
So I'm catching up with probably 3 to 4 friends in Spain.
Right.
In different little cities that will show me kind of like their way of paddle, which will be insane because that's all they do over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, mainly just paddle on this trip.
My wife and I were lucky enough to venture to Spain last year, and where we were staying for a month, they had 8 padel courts within 5 minutes walk from where we were staying, and the nearest pickleball court was an hour's drive away. So we were lucky enough to get introduced to paddle, and yeah, it's another good game too.
Yeah, it is. I think their religion is paddle over there, so they've got more paddle courts than tennis courts in general. So yeah, paddle driven 100%.
Yep. But on saying that, pickle's really starting to take off in areas of Spain, like Malaga, it's huge. Cadiz, it's taking off. So, yeah, it's infiltrating there as well.
Yeah. Oh, if I see it, I'll definitely try to have a chance to play with the Spanish people. That'll be cool.
So you can manage to fit 2 paddles into the suitcase, can you? That's the beauty about these sports, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You can definitely put them in the suitcase, but I'll see if I can borrow one while I'm over there. It's not the goal to play, but if I can, I'll definitely have a crack. Yeah. What happens today if we can't get through all the matches? They start earlier tomorrow?
No, we'll keep the schedule the same as what's been, that draw for tomorrow has been announced, and it'll be the gender-based doubles, which is a full day in itself. And then if we can't get all the mixed games finished by 5 p.m. today, we'll come back on Friday morning, which the Gold Coast has given us the okay to use their courts to finish off. So that's pretty good of the Gold Coast. Yeah.
That's good, yeah.
That's probably your problem, particularly when you say that. I don't know.
I'm on water,
It's going,
Just try clicking on the iceberg. Check it. Try it.
Okay, we'll just give a little shout out to our sponsors, so might be able to help out.
Mismo. Mismo is an Australian-owned company with an affordable range of natural skincare, and most importantly for our senior pickleballers, pain management and exercise recovery products.
Okay, second company that we have offering very generous sponsorship was Riggs Recovering. Riggs Recovering are offering specialised treatments to support and heal your body, especially after a tough pickleball session. There's been plenty of those here today. And they offer anything from float therapy to ice therapy baths. Taz, have you had a go at the ice baths?
No, I haven't.
No?
I want to.
Okay, also, next sponsor, What's Pickleball?
What's Pickleball Australia? Suppliers of hard court pickleball flooring for indoor and outdoor use, giving you an instant pickleball court.
Great if you're currently looking at an outdoor surface that's got cracks in it. You can lay this flooring. So, anyway, What's Pickleball Australia? Okay, we just go back to our sponsors. We've got another fantastic supporter of pickleball in Australia, and you know this guy really well, Taylor?
I do know this guy really well, and it's the Pickleball Superstore, Nick and Nicola, a one-stop shop for everything pickleball. check out their website.
Yep. And what great supporters they are. If you're starting up a club or anything, just give them a call and all of a sudden they'll be helping you out with balls, nets, anything you want. So once again, for our tournament, they've kindly donated all the balls that we use for this tournament. So big shout out to the Nick and Nicola. And the twins?
And the twins are doing well. They're terrors, but I've probably seen them 4 or 5 times now. They're doing okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And our last but not least sponsor, the Gold Coast Pickleball Club. They've been fantastic to set up a sausage sizzle today under extreme conditions, and they've also donated some fabulous prizes that we've been able to raffle and give away as door prizes tonight at our social event. So big shout out to the Gold Coast Pickleball Club and their committee. This wouldn't happen without your support too. So once again, all the sponsors have been fantastic in their donations. Okay, currently on court we have Kaz O'Grady and Ron Nahas. Ron's from Rockhampton, Kaz is from the Goldie, and they're playing against a couple from Ballina, Kim Pickering and Michael Dow. Sun's come out. Wind's died down, and by the look of it, Taz?
There doesn't seem to be any wind out there now, which is nice for the players. Kind of like more of an even playing field now.
Oh, nice shot from Michael there. Great shot. There's a really strong club down at Ballina. I don't know whether you've had the chance to hit down there, but yeah, they've got a really good following, good membership numbers down there too.
Courts?
Indoor, basically.
Indoor, okay.
Yeah.
Not that I'm a big fan of indoor, but it was good travelling to Sydney the other day in the pouring rain, knowing we were going to get matches at least, travelling down, so that's a big perk.
Yeah. And the further you travel south, the more it's important it is to have those indoor courts available.
More of a chance of definitely rain down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got bloody Melbourne weather today, unfortunately.
What brand of paddle are you using at the moment, Taylor?
I've got the Selkirk Halo at the moment, using that.
Okay.
So, got a couple of things maybe coming up with Selkirk or even the Pickleball Superstore.
Yeah.
Maybe looking to help us out on the pickleball journey. So, yeah, we'll see what happens, which will be cool.
Yeah.
But, yeah, this is a really good carbon face bat. Feels quite good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a lot of companies who've been not only Selkirk, but several companies that have been willing to help with the promotion of pickleball throughout Australia, donating paddles here, there and everywhere. So, yeah, it's great to see all the different competition.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's really important from the early stage too that probably those bigger companies kind of help out, which is nice.
Yeah.
Next year. Next year, I think. I'm fitting over.
Switch to this now.
No, not yet. No. Okay, that looks like a match there. Tapping paddles at the end of the game is a pickleball little nuance, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I've never seen it before in any other sport, but pickleball definitely is doing that.
Yeah. I think it's just an unwritten rule, isn't it? That after you finish, you come up and just tap paddles with your partner and your opponents.
Yeah, it seems to be. I don't know about after every set, but I think it looks like it is a unwritten rule. It looks like, so that's quite nice too.
Okay.
We've got the same issue too.
Okay, we're back with Arthur Little and Jeannie Walker from the Gold Coast. Arthur showing off with that backhand serve.
I was going to say, I've never seen a backhand serve before. Common in paddle, but I haven't seen one in pickleball before.
You've got to watch these Scots. He's doing it again.
He hits it so clean too.
We might get a ref in here later just to make sure that backhand serve is legit.
We've been told you can be away just strike this time. That's it.
What did you think of the rule change earlier this year where they outlawed spinning the ball in one hand before you hit it and making it that you're not allowed to impart spin on the other hand before you strike it?
I loved it that they changed it.
Yeah.
I couldn't control it. It's hard to see, like, you're looking so hard at the ball to see which way it's turning, or even their fingers before they're serving, but
Yeah.
it just hits the deck and just goes.
Yeah.
Super hard. So I'm glad they banned it.
Yeah, me too, 100%. You've seen the size of my fingers? They're about a size 5, so I had no hope.
Well, I versed Tarn last year, and someone I'd normally beat pretty easy, he chopped me.
Really?
Because of the spin serve.
Yeah.
And he just got me. I just hit balls 1 metre wide, couldn't control it.
Yeah.
And I had to go middle of the court just to get a ball in.
Yeah.
So it always put me on the back foot. So, yeah.
What's your thoughts on, my opinion on this one is that to take away any ambiguity of whether a serve's legal or not, just make it a bounce serve, drop from the shoulder, and then once it's bounced, you can hit it any way you like. So there's no query after that ball's bounced. You can hit it sidearm. If you can bend down low enough, you can hit it overhead if you want, but it's got to bounce from your shoulder. What do you think?
It's not a bad idea, but it's hard because I don't like bending my knees to get.
Oh, how old are you? Jeez.
That's why I'm here at the Pickleball Seniors Comp.
Yeah.
But
How old are you, Taz?
29.
29, and he's whinging about his knees already. Welcome to our world.
But no, I see what you're trying to say, though. It's totally true. You could take it, and that's an even playing field then. Yeah, for sure.
Yep. So, yeah, you could then use any spin that you wanted to impart once the ball's hit the ground. You could put side spin, top spin, slice, smash, whatever. Yeah, once the ball's been dropped from the shoulder, game on.
Play. Yeah. Which would still make it fair because the ball wouldn't bounce that high anyway, which is quite nice.
Might for you guys that are a bit taller than the rest of us.
What's your name?
So also make it easier for the refs too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, knowing that you can actually bounce the ball in front of the line too. Well, in paddle where you got to bounce before the line.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
We'll go ahead and put it out. Start early.
Thank you. Get back here.
Arthur's amazing for his age. I believe he's over 70. I won't say exactly how much, but boy, he still gets around that court and he's competitive as anyone that I know.
I'm going to try that backhand serve next time.
Do it.
Yeah. Do you? Yeah.
Can be a real weapon. You can actually spin it as well.
Yeah.
Look at it as well as slide, especially into the wind. You can get it going like a bloody boomerang.
Yeah. Well, I've got a couple of aces in Sydney trying to come around the ball on the I don't know, the even side of play.
Yep.
Oh no, the odd side of play. Sorry, trying to just like come around that ball, push him out wide and singles.
Yep.
I've got a couple of people with that serve. So yeah, I can understand the backhand serve trying to do it opposite way. Yeah.
Yeah. Just gives you an extra variation.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep.
Yeah. Done already.
Game over there. And currently warming up on the court straight away is we've got Karen Latonovic from Yeppoon, and I'd say she'd be playing with her husband John, who's the president of the Yeppoon Pickleball Club. We'll try and get a representative from the Yeppoon Pickleball Club in here over the next day or so and just tell the viewers what's happening with their festival of pickleball. It goes on for basically 10 days later, mid-year. Yeah. Coaching clinic in the middle of the week as well for 3 days. Yep.
I'll be going to that one, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
And then they're also organising a trip out to Great Keppel as well. Yeah, so it's only half an hour or something on the ferry for them. Yeah, so watch this space. Yeah. I don't know whether you've been to Yeppoon yet, but they're, in my opinion, probably got the best pickleball layout of courts in Australia.
They got a fair few though too, don't they?
Yeah, they've currently got 8, and there's another 6 under construction at the moment, which they will have ready for their festival of pickleball.
That's so good.
14 courts, dedicated pickleball courts in a town the size of Yeppoon. So big congrats to the committee and the club up there for fantastic effort.
Awesome job. And to Rocky too, their courts, I played on them in January.
Okay.
They're quite good too. Yeah, awesome.
Bundy, you been to Bundy? Bundaberg?
I meant Bundy.
Okay.
Yeah, I meant Bundy.
Bundy. Okay. Maybe it had a couple of Bundy rums, but yeah, those courts Taylor were referring to, yeah, we're actually at Bundaberg, so apologies to Rockhampton.
Yes.
Ooh. Okay. Rightio. Court 4 happening. We've got the Ballina Prawn Stars. They often rock up to tournaments and with some hilarious fancy dress. One of the members rocked up to one of the Queensland Championships, or Australian Championships, dressed as a prawn and went to a lot of trouble. It was hilarious. They sure know how to have fun down there. Oh, what a great put away.
Great shot.
Yeah, fantastic smash from Kim. You wouldn't believe that she's a grandma? Can't believe it. Michael, nice shot. Bang! There it goes again.
You still staying down here at the
moment? No, just here at 3 nights at the moment, just staying locally. Yeah.
I thought you stayed at Madrid for a while or something.
We were staying here for 3 months, 500 metres at Arthur's place, the Scottish club. Yeah, they pissed off to Scotland, and they said you want to look after our squad, so came down here. Yeah, I was meeting with Mike and the boys at Private Club for their 5 sessions. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, really good food going down here, you know. Quite often like to do an hour of skills and drills from 5 to 6, and then it's full on after that, 6 to 7. So.
You know Barry?
Yeah, Barry Thompson.
The first Barry in Sydney.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Nice guy.
Super respect.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like Karen's husband John is a non-starter for this mixed event. So luckily enough we had Peter Belding sitting in the wings. Peter's from Noosa, only been playing for less than 2 months, but is an absolute addict. Showing a new paddle that he got on the weekend. Just can't get enough pickleball at the moment. Thanks for filling in, Pete. I don't know what happened to John. Karen's husband, I don't know what happened to John. Yeah, she should be playing with him, but obviously, for whatever reason.
Is that the guy that's running late?
No. Do you know Amanda? Amanda from the Sunshine Coast? No, okay. No. Okay. Bang. Oh, yeah? Okay. Yep. Because they know how to have a good time too when they come along, you know. Yes, it can. Yeah, you can just tell by her.
Yeah, yes. Try to give her attention.
Oh, yeah. Right out. So, yeah. Put it into practice. Whoa!
You are on there.
Yes, we're on there. Yes, yeah. Another smash from the Prawn Star. Okay.
I'm playing tomorrow. Can I register now or?
No. Tomorrow morning, yes. Thank you.
Somebody share after.
Okay. Thanks. Evidently, we have another squall coming through. Thank you. This will make squall number 5. Another squall coming through. Another squall.
Thanks for your candy too.
You used to?
Yeah, Katie's used it. Yeah.
Make you love them, did you?
Oh, no, not yet. I will though.
Okay, so
So what are we playing first to today? 15?
The round robin games are 1 to 11.
Yep.
And then the semis and gold medal matches were originally scheduled to be 1 game to 15, swap at 8. But unfortunately, with the beautiful weather conditions that we've experienced here today, we've decided to bring those final matches back to 1 to 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not ideal, but you just have to deal with the conditions as best we can.
No, definitely not ideal, but that's what you got to do to stay on time. You got to do it.
Yeah. So we have 10 minutes left of our live streaming today, Taz.
Oh,
Big shout out to you for giving us a chop out with the commentary.
it's good. Been good to be here. It's good to get away from work for a little bit. I unfortunately have to go back after.
Yeah. The perks of being the owner of the business, is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, they do come with perks, but there's a lot of other things that are not perkish.
Yes.
I love it, so it's good.
Yep.
Doesn't feel like work when you like it. Prefer to be on the pickleball court, but
Yeah.
that'll be Senior Taylor's thing.
Yeah.
Which will be good.
Yeah.
you probably don't want the noise. Do you want the fresh air?
No. We only got 10 minutes to go.
I don't really assess
Yeah. And a stretcher.
Yeah.
Somewhere to lie down.
about it.
Have a rest. So what does tonight entail at the party?
Tonight is going to be a social extravaganza.
Yeah.
Yes, we have over 120 people attending this funky cafe, restaurant, bar called the Dust Temple.
Yeah.
Who've been good enough to allow us full access. And there's going to be a food van there to supply, keep the hungry pickleballers well fed from 6:30. And then there'll be drinks, and there'll be, at great expense to the seniors committee, we've been able to coerce a very talented pickleball player, who I can't mention his name. He's cutting short his Currumbin Welcome Home tour to come and perform. You've heard of John Williamson? It's not John Williamson.
So it's a big players' party.
It's a big players' party.
That's
yes.
awesome.
Yes. And if you want to bring your partners, the partners are more than welcome. So, yeah, it should be a real hoot.
Yeah.
We've got door prizes. So it's really looking forward to a good, fun night.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. That's right. There'll be some stories told, no doubt.
There might be a bit of rough pickleball in the morning, maybe.
Rough, yeah, exactly, yeah. I love this one. We've got a nearly 88-year-old male coming along, and he's bringing 3 females with him. So he plays at Toowoomba, participating in the event, and he's as fit as a trout. So, might get him on the microphone tonight and just see if we can get the secrets out of him, how he's done it. And
saying so mobile at 44, that's the way you want to be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And seriously, you wouldn't think he'd be anything more than early 70s when you see him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Sharp as a tack.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw we got refs for medal matches. refs for medal matches?
Refs for medal matches, yes. Yeah, we've been lucky enough. We've got nearly 8 refs available to
Oh, wow.
look after our medal matches, which is great. Just enhances the experience and gets rid of those nasty, controversial, was your foot on the line or not? Those kitchen calls that there can be no arguing with because the ref is impartial, obviously.
I refed a couple of matches down in Sydney, and it's so much harder than you think. Refereeing, it is unbelievable. Because you want to watch the game, but then you're also watching everyone's feet, out calls, in calls, which you're not meant to, but this next level, pickleball reffing.
Oh, I've done it a bit myself, and you just absolutely, you think, why am I so tired? But it's just the concentration required. Yeah.
Remembering a score when a timeout is and counting a timeout. And then you had to have a medical timeout, so then I had to do 15 minutes for that.
Yeah.
It's just, it's crazy.
It's crazy, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and then not only are you calling the score, watching the kitchen line, then the players are responsible for calling most of the lines themselves, but if there is any controversy, then they come back and flick it back to the ref. Ref, what did you see that? How is that called? Do you think that's right? So, yeah, you've got to be pretty strong and be willing to...
100%.
Yeah.
I've definitely got a new appreciation for pickleball refs now.
Definitely, yeah. But the number of refs are growing phenomenally throughout Australia. You know, there's been a lot of clinics held for referee training, and a big shout out to the Jays down in New South Wales. Donna and her husband do a fantastic job travelling around, the country, holding, potential referee clinics. So it's been really well received. We're lucky enough at Noosa to have probably the head ref throughout Australia, Margot Trednick. Yeah, she's been responsible for, bringing on a lot of refs. So I think with the number of tournaments that are popping up, these refs are going to be high in demand.
Yeah, that's good. No, I might even look to do it because it's so much fun when you're out there. You think you're a part of the player, which is cool.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Just adds to the experience too. You feel, I'm in a medal match now, I've got a ref calling the score, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Have you, in your reffing responsibilities so far, have you had to call anyone for an illegal serve or?
I haven't called anyone on an illegal serve. Have called on foot faults though.
Foot faults?
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was so close. Tan was his foot wasn't on the line, but his toes were hanging over.
Yeah. So what's the call there?
I didn't call it.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's not on the line.
Yep.
So, but it was so close every time. He just but I just couldn't call it.
Were the opposition looking at you or not to query it or?
I think I'm pretty lucky because I think I've got a lot of respect in the game.
Okay.
Which is quite nice. So they definitely went off what I said, which was good. So no one ever questioned me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because I've had some funny looks when, you're repping and stuff like that, and you just get a look from a player on court, was that right, ref? Was that, is that call right?
Yeah.
And you've just got to be solid.
Yeah. Doesn't bother me who wins. I'm not biased at all. So I was calling out balls, in balls when people were asking me. So and everyone just copped it on the chin, which was nice. Yeah.
But is it true you're not allowed to referee Harvey Bay games? Anyone competing from Harvey Bay?
I too like my Harvey Bay community.
Yeah. All right. It's unusual for you to not wear your Harvey Bay shirt when you turn up to a tournament. It's very unusual.
I haven't lost a final in my Harvey Bay t-shirt.
Whoa, that's a big call.
So that's the statement of the year, I think.
Yeah, okay. Watch this space here. I might check out your opponents in your next medal matches and just give them that little bit of ammo. Yeah. Head Wobble hasn't lost a game with this shirt on. Come on, guys. You could be the first.
Okay, just say something that
Okay, we're about to wind up the live streaming from Currumbin Pickleball Courts, day one of the Pickleball Australian Seniors Comp. We've had a few rain delays, but we'd like to thank Richard from Art Impressions Felspin Proprietary Limited, done a fantastic job behind the desk here. We'd like to thank all the guest commentators who've given up their time today, and even Taylor, who's been here for the last half an hour.
It's been good to be here.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Taylor. Yes. And Richard will be back again. Everything going well tomorrow at 10 a.m? Yes, so we'll do another 4 hours of live streaming tomorrow, provided we can all talk. Thanks again for great coverage, Richard, and we'll see you in the morning. Thanks again, Taylor.
See you guys. Thanks, Ronnie. Thanks
Cheers,
for having
mate.
us.
Bye now. Thanks, mate. Good